started. Get it started in here. You guys don't even know what I'm doing, but I got to hit the horns. And then I start smiling because I'm like, oh man, the horns are awesome. And then I could get like super juice. So I'm going to hit it again. What is up, guys? It's your boy Sean Flac 2.0 coming at you live and direct from the Dad's Life podcast. Obviously, here in the studio via satellite. We'll get right started. Right up above me, we got Mr. Krinlee. What's up, Krinlee?
How's it going?
And then we'll just start off with the catty corner.
Wait. No. Krinlee, come on. Redo that, bud.
How's it going?
There we go.
And then right. And of course, everybody's hype man up category to me. We got NjordGod in the house. What's up, Njord?
What's going on, party people?
And right here to my right, maybe your guys' left, we got Sensei Jon in the house. What's up, Sensei?
Buongiorno.
Oh. Boy's getting a little spicy over here.
Right.
Buongiorno.
He came back with a little extra Italiano. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys got me here in the studio, Sean Flac 2.0. Before we get started, I want to do a couple quick shout outs. Again, first of all, shadowpackwest.com. Go ahead and check out the whole team there, things that we're doing, contact information. If you guys want to holler at us off stream, questions, comments, emotional outbursts, you can find contact information for all of us there. But also, right there on our splash page, we got our Patreon page. There's a link to our Patreon page. I want to say thank you to all the patrons out there for continuing to support us on our endeavor here. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, you can head over to the splash page, hit that link, and join start your patronage today as little as $1 a month. Again, you get your special shout outs here during the episode. Any new folks, getting shout outs during the show, shout outs, on our website. And yeah, you also get an extra show every recording. You basically do 2 recordings, one for the general public and then one for you guys as patrons if you'd like to get a little bit more action, some behind the scenes stuff, some really great content out there for all of our subscribers and patrons over there. So go ahead and check that out. And I think that's all I got for right now as usual. What about you guys? You guys got any beginning show shout outs or anything?
Always giving first shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who's the head of my life and my family, and to you brothers here on the Dad's Life podcast. Shout out to y'all.
Amen to that.
Yep.
What you got, Krinlee?
Man, I ain't got nothing. I saved that one for Sensei. Other than that, I really don't have much.
Okay. It's been
a long week.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a shout out.
Go ahead, Newer. What you got for us?
We're gonna loop back around to a conversation from first season 4. Sorry.
Don't mind NjordGod. Yeah. He's over there just losing a lung here.
Yeah. That's gonna happen throughout tonight's show. I have been sick with kind of a cough and all that jazz. So if I just all of a sudden go, it's because I'm coughing up a lung and I muted my mic.
Okay.
But my mom's, shout out to her.
Oh,
here
we go.
She's got
an update.
I think 2 more weeks of her weekly chemo, and then she just has her every 3-week chemo for the rest of the year. So she gets to drop off one of them, and she'll get like 3 weeks, 2-week time to rest instead of just kind of hitting this every single week. So she's trooping right along. She's doing great. So shout out to my moms.
Oh man, amen to that. Shout out to her moms. Yep.
Yep.
All right. But we haven't put out an episode here in a minute, so we've got a lot to cover. It's obviously June, and June's actually a very, very big day, a big month for us dads out there. My birthday's in June.
Yeah.
So that's one of the big things for us.
Happy belated.
And obviously Father's Day. Due to technical difficulties, our Father's Day episode actually got blown out the water. We'll say that. So we're going to talk about a little bit about today. We're also going to talk about Ketchup. Sensei, he went overseas. We're excited to hear stories that he brought back from there. I actually took a mini vacation here in California on the West Coast to Pismo Beach. I'd like to talk and share about a couple things down there if you guys are interested in that. And then just to overall catch up with the dads this week and just seeing where we're at and how's everything rolling going right into the summer months. But obviously, before we get started, Mr. Krinlee, what do we got to do first?
We're gonna do what's in your cup. I'm keeping mine light tonight, as y'all can expect from me. But tonight, I got water mixed with a little flavor packet.
Okay,
we don't want that new we
don't want that new strawberry
job
dole.
checking in on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't worried about drinking anything.
That's what you got to do.
They don't know yet anyway.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. So you said it's I kind of stepped on you. What
Yeah, you get.
what's in it?
It's a flavor packet. It's pineapple strawberry dole. So
Oh, like
Dole
dole as a pineapple. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you ever been to the Dole factory?
I have. Yeah.
I've been to the one in Hawaii.
Yeah. Some of the best dole whip that you'll ever have out that place.
Oh, you talking about ice cream?
Oh yeah, they got this pineapple soft serve up out of there.
Oh my god.
I bet it's chunky.
It's
Bro, I didn't know pineapples grew from the ground until I went to the damn Dole pineapple factory. Like, the fuck?
you thought they came out of trees or something like that?
Man, I didn't know where they was growing at. Maybe that's what my first mind told me, but my actual eyes coming from the ground. I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Right. Okay. Sensei, what you got? What you got in your cup?
Oh, well, since I'm still feel like I'm overseas, I still got a little wine. I'm being a wino tonight.
A little vino, huh?
Yeah. I got a little 2020 red blend going on here from the place called Sassoon Creek. And just a little blend of reds. Very good, very like sweet, reddish,
Reddish.
reddish, loving it. It's been a while since I've been had some red blend from them. So shout out to them. Estate grown. It's a small company. If you can check them out, maybe we'll have a sponsor by them one day because we sponsor them in my household.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, obviously we got Njord going last because he has a special cup. So I'm gonna go next. I mean, I'm keeping it light actually, but where I record, it is affected by the outside element. So right now it is 100 degrees outside, and so in here it's about 98. So I got to stay hydrated. So obviously I got my big jug. This right here is just a lemonade blend with water. And then of course I got two cups tonight. And then I got some zero sugar Snapple
You double fisted.
Oh yeah. And this is the lemon tea, guys. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to stay hydrated and cool because I'm sweating like a pig out of luau right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I feel that. I mean, I'm sitting at 92 degrees with 75% humidity.
No, that humidity, man, that's a beast.
Come at me.
You're not. Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't complaining. I was just letting you know what my situation is.
And this room here, the AC doesn't work in this room. So,
Lord.
Man.
Oh, good luck to you tonight, brother.
Right?
And you sit right beside of a heater.
Yeah.
But you know what, Njord? What do you got for us in your cup tonight?
So you guys will need to go back to season 4 and find out what I was drinking in my cup most this season. If you do that, we're gonna shout you out. You gotta comment it in the comments on one of our videos. And shout you out. I'll get you the super sexy voice going on, and you'll be bloom plastered all over I almost said it. Our podcast, right? Having a great time.
Hey.
But But tonight I'm actually drinking something a little bit different.
What is
I am drinking Dalwhinnie Highland Scotch.
Oh, the,
Starks.
the Game of Thrones edition, huh?
Yes, the Game of
Starks
Thrones
over
edition.
there.
This is from House Stark.
House of Stark.
As you can tell, I have enjoyed it.
So did you watch season 2, episode 1 yet?
Oh, of course. Of House of Dragons? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh God. I thought
Oh
I
my
was the
God,
nerd.
It started
Oh,
back
no,
again.
I think I'm the biggest nerd in here.
I love that show. I started watching them all over. Just watching that first episode made me want to go back and watch season 1, episode 1 through whatever. However many seasons we got. I'm back on it.
Oh man, I might have to jump on that. I got Max.
I'm telling you.
Okay. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Let's talk about a little Father's Day. June being our biggest month. This is the Dad's Life podcast. Father's Day. What'd you guys? So our recording before actually was before Father's Day, so it's actually good that we kind of have to do this afterwards. So what did you guys do on Father's Day? Well, what did that day look like for you? Who wants to get started? We should always have
I'll
Krinlee
take it.
start. Yeah, we go. There we go.
I'll take it. I mean,
Let's go, Ken. Now.
yeah, got to keep it light, short and sweet. I mean, literally, I woke up, ate breakfast, and then took my daughter fishing. That was all I did.
Oh, nice.
That's a beautiful thing. You catch anything?
Did you catch anything?
I actually caught 2 little bluegills.
Oh, nice. Fry them up in the pan. Scale.
I catch and release.
Oh, he played that game. I was just gonna ask him, is it catch and release? Let me take a picture.
Now, if I'd have caught if I'd have caught a trout, I probably would have brought that home.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
But not a bluegill.
I mean,
I've
I
never
got
had it,
with
but
my grandfather and my dad. They went to Clear Lake up here in California, and one day they caught over 300 bluegill. Bluegill is so nice. You scale them, put them in some hot, season them up, put them in some hot grease, eat them just like that. You ain't even got to debone them. Just crunch right through.
You know what? I didn't realize that California has some of the best like bass fishing. They have some of the best bass fishing lakes in the world. Like that's where they have a lot of the tournaments out here. So okay. A good old little fishing trip with the little dog, with the little princess. All right.
What's up?
All right, Sensei.
but she actually enjoys it too. That's what's fun about it.
Oh yeah.
We got her hooking her own worm and everything.
All right, Sensei. What'd you do for Father's Day?
Well, I was in what was that? Was that a Sunday? I was still in Florence.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
When we talk about that. Okay. All right, Njord, what about you? What would your Father's Day look like?
I think we're celebrating tomorrow.
Oh shit. Hey, that sounds about right. That sounds about the
A week late.
you're right.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I got my Father's Day gifts, right? My wife got me this little tin to put on my Traeger because I don't have anything there to like hold like utensils or anything like that. So it's like this little tin cubby thing, so I can put there. And then she matched what I paid for her Mother's Day gift and said, "Go pick stuff that you want." So
Cool.
I got this
shop for.
you know those little neck fans that they got out now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got me one of them.
What is it?
You know, it's like one of those rechargeable neck fans
Oh, okay.
that are out now, right? They're sleek, they're cool. It actually works. So, you know, when I'm not jumping in a hole filled with water up to about here, you know, I can actually wear it and I'm golden. So that's kind of cool. I got me a new belt because I'm needing a belt that I don't wear at work as well as outside of work.
Hey.
Right.
So, which is still carry this other belt is still can still carry approved. So it works.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, my work my work belt's got a steel rod that goes through it. So,
Ooh.
or a steel core,
Right.
right? So it doesn't bend with holding a firearm or
Right.
anything like that. It doesn't lose its shape. So that's nice.
No.
Wearing that to an airport.
Right.
Actually, I do. Well, because you have to take your belts
Oh, we
off
can take it
anyways
off
when you
anyway.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Okay.
So that was my Father's Day, and I guess we're actually going out and celebrating tomorrow.
Were you eating the steak?
I was just gonna ask that.
Mexican food.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. Well, let me
That's
ask,
good too.
yeah, let me ask you this, guys. Like, what is your preferred Father's Day meal?
Anything I don't have to cook.
Okay.
So apparently, the place that we're going to, so those of y'all, both of y'all in California, you remember Chevy's?
Yeah, of course.
Chevy's Mexican restaurant. Well, we had one down in Southern California, and it went away. Right.
Yeah, they closing down.
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently there's a place out here called Chewy's. I'm like, pretty similar. And they do the whole homemade tortilla
Tortillas.
thing like Chevy's did.
Right. Okay.
No tortillas, like the tortilla roller that's like right there as you walked in.
Yeah,
at Chevy's.
just like Chevy's.
Yeah.
Just like Chevy.
Okay.
Well, for me, nah. This is gonna be a little over the top, but you know, I gotta be who I am.
Right. Right.
You know, a steak and a BJ, that's all I need.
Damn.
That's all I need for my Father's Day gift. You ain't gotta give me nothing.
I tell you what, my wife came home from that 3-week trip, ready to make another baby.
Oh damn.
Yeah, buddy. That's what's
She was
up.
missing her short king. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Well,
right.
shit. But with the goal of getting another child, because apparently my daughter's spoiled.
Oh.
We need another one.
Right. Yeah. You at least gotta have two. It's like a cat.
Yeah.
You gotta at least have two.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me talk about my Father's Day. My Father's Day was actually pretty emotional, in my opinion. The wife, you know, she does really good on little, you know, she did the breakfast and stuff like that, but she does really good on gifts. And so she had got me a picture frame, Happy Father's Day, and I think there was something on it, like some kind of Father's Day quote that was on it. And so that was cool. But the coolest part was my wife had ordered these 2 books. And they're basically, I don't even remember guys ad lib books back in the day where you like write in words and in sentences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so they're like that, and there are places for pictures, and it was like, you know, my daddy this, like, you know, I love my daddy, I show my daddy appreciation by doing this and doing that. And so she like sat down with both the kids and wrote down, you know, talked to them and asked them all these questions, and they wrote down like all these things about me. Like, oh, my daddy's strong, my daddy's this. And then like one of the things that like made me start crying was, and it's a bunch of pictures that, you know, she had took and printed and put it inside this book, was my son said my daddy, what I love about my daddy is he likes to help people. And that like hit me. Like my 7-year-old son knows what I feel is a core character. I do like to help people. And if it just comes, and I don't tell him this, I don't tell him that I go around and help, like, but he knows this. Like, I love my daddy because he likes to help people and he's kind, and I want to be like my daddy because of that. And it just like broke me down. I was just like,
Wow.
I must be doing something right, because there's a lot of self-doubt, especially in this little fatherhood game. If I'm doing the right thing, that's me personally. Everybody has their own journey. And my 7-year-old son, he said, you know, I love my daddy because he likes to help people. And I want to, you know, I want to be like him, you know. And I was just like, I must be doing something right.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was mine. A nice little gifts, a couple, you know, it's a good breakfast and spending time with the kids. You know, I think I forgot what we actually went out and did that day. We were getting ready to leave for Pismo, because that was Sunday and we left that Monday. And so yeah, we just kind of hot dogged around the house and got everything packed up. And but yeah, and then my what I'd prefer is surf and turf, honestly. You know, steak and shrimp. You know, You know, whatever size steak and shrimp, mashed potatoes. You know, what I'm saying? A little loving a little bit later on tonight. I just try to keep my shit PC. I'm not senseiing this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that's always appreciated. But yeah. So yeah, if you got
Hey, I'm just saying what I like. I ain't saying what I get. That's just what I would like. That's it.
okay.
Hey,
Yeah, we gotta
yeah,
clarify that. Okay.
you said what would be your ideal thing for Father's Day, and so that's would be my ideal thing. But I'm not saying that's exactly what I get. that's the thing.
Okay. Well,
If
thank you.
money wasn't the option.
Well, we appreciate your clarity, your clarification on that. So for you guys out there, you know what I'm saying, you guys out there in the audience, what did you guys do for Father's Day? And what is your ideal dinner or activity or whatever, or maybe something that you did or you'd like to do in the future. And like I said, we a little late about talking about it, and yours late about a week late celebrating it. So that's about par for the course for Father's Day. And let us know. Let us know what you guys did.
Yeah, y'all missed it, man. I had a lot to say about it a week ago.
Oh yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
You did.
Yeah, you know what? He came in ready. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right though.
Right. Well, yeah, you're gonna be ready again. Anybody else got anything on Father's Day before we get moving along? Nope. I'm gonna take that as a no on that. I'm second Njord's thing there. Let's see though. I want to say that Krinlee had something to say last week about the whole Father's Day thing. Was it about the Voodoo Ranger thing or?
That was one of my shout outs for Father's Day.
Okay. Well, did you want to shout that out, Uno Mas, or what? See, I'm trying to get all bilingual on you too.
I mean, the whole point of shouting out was shouting out how the able gamers, they help bring fathers close to their kids, giving them something that they could do that they might not have been able to if their kids or themselves are disabled. It's just another way to bring people together.
Okay. All right. So let's kind of move on to our next thing. But okay. Sound legit to me. Okay. So the reason why we had to, kind of put us on hiatus and bring us back, was the next thing we're gonna talk about is trips abroad. There's only one of us that went abroad. So so yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, we could not. You see these different things I'm talking about. We couldn't keep the show going without the person that was going to be telling the story. So let's talk about it. Sensei, tell us about your little jaunt overseas, an international man of mystery over here. Take it away.
Well, my name is Sensei Jon, like Bond. You know what I mean? Let me see. It was a wonderful trip. Shit, where do I start? I mean, from the beginning, it's been my first time out the country since I was like 19 years old. So that was like
30 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Old
I'm not
ass
that
mother-
old, y'all.
Old ass mother.
Yeah. So the beautiful part about it is I got the chance to go out the country and I love my kids, but without my kids. That was the great part. It's just me and my wife, the people who made the kids. And we need a little time for each other. But we went on this nice little hiatus with a couple of other couples and married couples, and we had a great time. First, we flew into it was crazy. So we learned something new on our trip that we will improve on with our next one, and that is when you want to fly in your first destination, fly yourself into your first destination. Don't depend on flying in somewhere just so you can save a couple of bucks. So what being said was we flew into Barcelona. first we took Air Canada from SFO, that's San Francisco, California, to Canada. Boom, we was on time, great trip, boom, and my wife broke it up for me because I had never traveled that far in an airplane. And so that was a good 5.5, close to 6 hour trip. And we got there, we all flew out there together, which was great. We arrived Montreal, first time in Canada. Didn't get a chance to see it because we had to hurry up and scurry to our other plane. I think we had a couple hours. Actually, we ended up having dinner out there, or a late lunch out there, and it was great. You ever fly to Canada? If you ever go to Canada, the Canadian dollar is 30% off of our American dollar. So, looking at the meals, I was like, damn, it seemed like we paying American prices, but the guy he came around, he was like, no, it's 30% off because their dollar isn't as strong as ours. And so, yeah, we bounced up out of there, and it was a 7-hour flight to Barcelona, which was, cool. I'm sitting in the middle seat because, my wife want to sit in the by the window, knees cramping up, bubbles bubbling, guts bubbling, I had to get up.
I'm using the restroom, man.
Yeah, I had to get up. No, it's not even, I don't know. Anytime I get on the plane, I just always get this bubble. I cannot eat nothing. It just be gas.
I don't think the listeners want to hear about your tummy issues, but go ahead.
Hey, y'all gonna have to hear it all. Shit. So I get to the airport. I mean, we get to Barcelona. And we think all right, cool. We about to, got the what did we got off the plane. We ended up getting our got the passport stamped and everything. We get in this line, and there's a long ass line to the right. We go to the left because we flying on Vueling. And we talk to the dude, and the dude says, yeah, your flight don't exist.
What?
We're like, wait, what? Are we trying to get to Barcelona to Rome? And as soon as he say that, we look to the right. It's this long ass line. And it was like, yeah, you got to go to that line. So we get to the line, go through, get everything stamped, and find out that they canceled all the flights for the afternoon. They rebooked us on a 9:00 in the evening flight.
Damn.
We was like, hell no, we got to do something about this. So we go downstairs, get to them. We got to sit in this long ass line for about an hour and a half. Mind you, we sitting here trying to book another flight because we like, man, we ain't got time to sit here and wait. So we book another flight on Italian Air and, get our money back from Vueling plus some compensation, which kind of evened us out, Had we just booked as soon as we found out about this information, we actually would have saved ourselves a little bit of money. But we basically spent the same amount of money flying into Rome as we did booking this other flight. So it was a shit show. So we get to the other flight, right? We book it. Now they delayed 2 hours. I'm like, this some bullshit. So we ended up getting there at about 9:00, I think, 9 or 10 o'clock, and the other flight would have got us there around 11 o'clock. So right when we got there, got to our Airbnb, hit the town. Shit, we didn't get back in till 3 o'clock in the morning.
So
we was like,
I don't know too much about. So you're in Barcelona now.
yeah, I'm now. We flew from Barcelona to Rome.
Okay, so now you guys in Rome. So
Yeah.
so is Rome cracking like that till 3 a.m.? I know nothing about Italy. So
the Trevi Fountain, That's the best time to go is in the evening because there's nobody really there. It was still cracking up. We walking around the town. We did the Spanish Steps. We went to the Trivy Fountain. We damn near seen a lot of Rome in the evening.
Right.
You know, which was cool because then went home, went to sleep, woke up, and we had the Vatican. We went to the Vatican in the
Okay.
morning.
Are you able
And
to take pictures while you in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if that was allowed.
Oh, you can't. You just can't take picture or video in the Sistine Chapel. That's it.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it was so beautiful. Like, I'm not Catholic or anything, but I believe in the Lord. And that was an experience. We had a 3-hour tour. So basically we have a tour guide who has these little we all get like a little device that we plug in the ear. They give you earbuds, plug into your earbuds, and you hear the person talking clearly through the earbuds about giving us the whole experience of what everything was, which was great. So after we did that, and then we went to the Colosseum after the Vatican. That was great.
Gladiator style.
Yeah. We saw the Pantheon. We saw all the different things. Where they staged them at, and everything. Learned all about the history, about how the gladiators.
What was the weather like out there?
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
80s. 79, 76,
okay.
81. Yeah, beautiful.
Okay.
Humid though.
Nah.
Humid. Very humid.
That's not beautiful then.
Oh man, I like the humidity, man. We just go ahead.
What did it smell like in the Sistine Chapel? I've actually heard something about this. Oh, okay. I heard something about this guy was like talking about how
it was like a church.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen, and come to find out, Michelangelo, who made the David, the David statue, he was the one that painted the picture on the ceiling.
Yeah, he hand painted that motherfucker.
Yep. He got mad at the people that they wanted to help him, and so he said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself."
Right. Just imagine doing all that up there by yourself in scaffolding that was built back then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, they was still in advance. I don't know how the hell they got all that damn handcrafted marble. You know what I mean? We saw how the tools that they used to craft this marble. Come to find out, Rome wasn't just white marble; it was colorful. It was black marble, green marble, orange marble, all over the place. But yeah, so we did that. Went to the Coliseum, saw the Pantheon. So by this time, my wife and our other friend, he went with us. The other couple, they didn't want to come because they had already did this last time they came. So we did the Vatican, and then my boy, his wife joined us for the Coliseum. But about an hour into the whole thing, the wives left. They was like, "All right, we done. We seen it." And so me and him had like this personal, no, I ain't gonna say personal tour, but it was still other people in the tour. So me and him continued. I mean, these is 3-hour tour. It's total of 6 hours of walking through the Vatican and the Coliseum.
Yeah, they was over there looking cute in their high heels, huh? Was like, okay,
yeah. Now they had their tennis shoes on, but they was just like, you know what, we have to go do some shopping, and we'll meet y'all back at the Airbnb.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So that was cool though. Me and him just hung out because that's my boy. We used to go to high school together. So we checked it out. It was very informative, I could say. Like once we did all that, we had a good time in Rome. We ate some good food. We took a bullet train to Florence, which was great. Never been on a bullet train, traveling at So it said like 200 and something kilometers. So I looked it up. We was traveling at like 150 miles an hour.
How was that? How'd that feel?
It didn't feel like nothing, dog.
Okay.
It felt like we riding in a regular car because they, only way you notice that it is going so fast is by you looking outside
Right.
and seeing everything zipping by.
Okay.
So, yeah, Florence was great. We had a wonderful time in Florence. After Florence, Florence is one of the most. It was a little bit better than Rome because we were in the heart of Florence. We were down in downtown in the city of Florence, which was like beautiful. Good architecture. So, in Florence, we seen the actual David. We seen the Michelangelo David, the statue.
Nice.
I didn't realize how big that thing was.
What
Oh,
thing you
did he?
talking about? Right. What thing you talking about?
Pause. Shit. I guess we can't say no diddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I didn't realize how big the statue was, and it was great, great, great monument. Learned a little history about like how they moved it, how they were able to. They wanted to cover. So during the World War II, when I guess I had to, get some history on this. Italy and who was it? Italy and Japan? They had switched sides on us. So they covered the David in a brick like
Enclosure.
house, like a enclosure, because they tried to protect it because they didn't know if we were going to bomb them, and instead we bombed
Japan.
Japan. Yeah. So yeah, and it's in the same place as it was since World War II.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they did that. Florence was great. Everybody had a good time, but the best place we saved for last, and that was Spain. So we was down in we flew back into Barcelona. Of course, there was another delay, but Barcelona is like the worst airport to go into. I'm telling you,
Worse than
like
LAX?
it's always some. I don't fly. I usually fly to like Burbank or something or Long Beach when I go down that way. I never fly into LA.
Man, I love Long Beach Airport.
Yeah.
John Wayne's
spot.
John Wayne's probably my favorite there.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, we don't fly into no LAX because I'm cool. It's too crowded. But yeah, so anyway, Florence, we gotta fly back to Spain, and of course, there's fucking can't fly into Barcelona because there's a delay. Anyway, we passed that, so we finally get into there. We hit the ground running again. So we hit the nightlife. It was a 3-hour delay on fueling again. It was just our freaking plane. Nobody else going anywhere else. It was just our plane. I was just like, whatever. You know what? We gonna get there.
We here, right? We're already on our way. I get you.
Yeah, we gonna get there because we didn't win to 2 different spots and we on our way. So when we got to Tulsa, what was it? Barcelona. We rented both. It was 2 couples. We rented a Mini Cooper. We both had 2 Mini Coopers. And we rolling back to back.
Like Mark Wahlberg, huh?
Yeah,
Italian
Italian job, that's how I was feeling, dog. So we rolling, we about an hour and a half. Oh, go ahead.
No, you driving in Spain. Are you driving on the other side of the road?
Nah, it's just like us. Everything
okay.
is just like us.
Okay.
Even in Italy, it's just like us.
Okay.
Right side of the car, right side of the road.
Okay.
So we rolling, hour and a half. So we go to this beach town called Tosa de Mar. We in this big, beautiful house. You know what I mean? Amazing views. Good beach life. We went jet skiing in the ocean.
Jet ski or
Jet ski.
Or wave runner? Because a jet ski is the one that you stand up on.
Okay, Wave Runner then.
Okay,
Sean.
yeah. Oh, I'm just double checking.
Tomato.
I was like, jet skis. That's an old school.
Okay, my
right.
bad. My bad.
Right.
my
Okay.
bad.
Right. Okay. You got it.
Yeah, we went Wave Runner.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we was doing in the ocean. Me and the
Okay.
wife, and then another couple came with us. Ate good, shopped good. Got me some paella. You know what I mean? That was the big thing. That was the big thing down there. What else?
Well, I got
What
a couple.
else?
I got a couple questions for you. So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
the first things throughout the whole trip, and I always ask this, right? What was your most favorite thing that you did as far as an activity while you were on your whole trip? What was your most memorable moment that you had while you were there?
Oh, I want to say that first day in Rome.
Okay. What exactly did you do that made
was
it
the
that
two-
memorable?
I was visiting the Vatican and looking at all the beautiful uh statues and just feeling the vibe that was in
Okay.
in the Vatican, and also doing that second tour with the Colosseum. I mean, Rome is just like amazing. All the architecture, all the s- the statues that are everywhere.
Okay.
Like that was the most memorable part of my
The trip.
trip. Yeah.
Okay. And then let me ask you this. What was your most favorite food or dish that you had while you were out there?
Had to be the paella in Spain.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now I'm not taking that. We went to some great places and had some good pasta.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And pasta and pizza and stuff like that, which was great. But that paella on that, it was our last night there, and I took the wife. We went on a nice little walk in the castle. Took her up there, had some bubbly. We had a little date night in the castle, on top of the castle. After dinner, and popped that champagne. It was a local champagne. It was like a local guy who was in the castle. I had bought it earlier, put it in the freezer, let it get real cold. And then I told her we were supposed to go down to the I had a plan to go down to the beach and have some champagne on the beach. But I was like, you know what? She wanted to see the castle. I said, we found a bench on top of the castle. I said, this is a perfect spot to pop that champagne, baby.
Okay. Look at that, Mr. Romance.
Yeah.
You got all romantic.
Yeah, I had to get you're
Hell
the
yeah,
most
you got it.
romantic. Yeah, you're the most romantic part of the country, man. Italy and Spain. I mean, come on.
Okay. All right, Casanova.
Oh yeah, man. I was just trying to, bring that old thing back.
Okay, yeah, revitalize it. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, you got to keep dating her, man. That's how you gonna keep her.
Right. Okay. All right. So then, so after Spain, then basically you guys headed home from there.
Yeah, we had a delay on the way home.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Leaving Barcelona,
Right.
missed our connecting flight. We had to rebook us, but we got home. Everything. I feel like who I am, and the God that I believe in, and everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
In our life.
Right.
So whether there be any delays, still got my health, still got my job, still got my, lovely kids and lovely wife and family. I ain't lose nothing.
Right.
But a little bit of time.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's
Who knows? He might have been. Hey, who knows? He might have been protecting me from that month that was gonna run me off the road or something. I don't know.
Right. You know what? I'm the same way. Like when it comes to travel, we're already on our way. We already started the vacation. So if we're delayed, obviously not, days, or like you said, you're almost delayed like 9-10 hours or whatever.
Yes.
But so that's, you got to work through that. But man, we already here. Our one time, me and the wife went to Hawaii and had to go through LAX, right? Missed our connecting flight, and we had to get rebooked 5 hours later. And my wife's so upset. She's like, next time we are not doing connecting flights ever. We're going straight to Hawaii, nonstop. But I was like, we're already here. Yeah, we're gonna be here for 5 more hours, but we're gonna enjoy it, and we already on vacation. So that's a good way to look at that. All right.
All in all, man, I had a wonderful, wonderful time with my wife and friends of ours, and yeah, we already booked our next one for next year, man. Costa Rica.
Oh yes, I was just gonna ask you. Well, let me ask you this: for everybody out there, all the listeners out there, would you recommend Rome? And would you recommend your trip, Rome and Spain,
I would.
Italy? Okay.
I would.
And,
It's at least you got to go see it at least once. I don't need to go back to Rome. I'm good. We did a lot of shit in Rome. You know,
okay.
maybe Florence. Florence reminded me a lot of San Francisco. Just the vibe, people.
Nah, I'm
Hey,
good.
and
I don't need to go there then.
I had nah, but it was just like not okay.
Like old school
They
San
were really
Francisco.
old school. How nice they was, and you
Okay.
know how everybody was like helping everybody, and you know I realized like us in America, you know, we're such a melting pot of people. You know, when you go to these other countries, you know, the police stop and let you know, hey, you know, there's something going on up there. You might not want to, you know what I mean? Out here, the police just ride by you looking at you like, man, you hope you lucky I ain't pull you over, you know. You know, I don't know what you got in there, but you know, it's just the community they got such a tight-knit community, you know what I mean, just in these other countries. And the simplicity of their life is great, you know? And you know, we over here hustling, bustling. I mean, they is too, but it's a different type of hustle.
Right.
And maybe just because I was in the beach town, maybe that's the vibe I was getting. But you know, it was still, you know, opening their shops, doing what they had to do to make their money.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, yeah, Rome had some great water, the mountain spring water. They got this spring that runs up under there, and they test this aqueduct. So it's old school because Rome is on a slanted
Right. It's on the
slant
hill. Right.
and, on the hill, and they got this river in it, but it's a mountain. It's like a spring water that runs through Rome, and they have like little places where you just go up to it and get the water, and it's free. I'm like, man, we doing the wrong things out here. It's just free water
Right.
all the time, and it never stops. And they test this water 250,000 times a year. They said they continuously test the water,
Right.
make sure that it's fresh,
You're not contaminated with it. Hey man.
not contaminated, because
And
people drink it all over the city.
right. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? That's going anywhere else. Um, outside of I mean, I remember when I went from East Bay, from Oakland. If you guys are from California out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I went from East Oakland to Flatland to like San Leandro and felt something different. And I'm going from San Leandro to like Dublin and felt something a little different. And then I went from Dublin to Pleasanton and felt a little, you know what I'm saying, right? And then now we're in Brentwood, and I'm like, when I first came out here, I was like, it's just a different vibe. And that's the thing about and it could be another topic for another day. But that's the thing about America. Like you could go to so many different places, stay in the United States of America, and feel like you're in different countries depending on what state you go to, or what area you go to. And I always think about the whole traveling thing as a, um, it's a necessity to get out your bubble. And I'm gonna keep this short, but like as far as like inflammation goes in body and mind and spirit, they always say you should travel outside of where your bubble is. And if anything, to get different type of air, different water, a different vibe or whatever, and that actually helps prevent inflammation in the body. That's why they suggest doing vacations, just getting outside of your area. You might be in the freshest little area, whatever, but just going somewhere else, exposing your body to different things, different, different allergens and things like that, different types of air. I mean, the salt water in the air. I went to the coast on my little trip, and just a completely. I'd live there. You know what I'm saying? So, so the
And that salt
question.
water does something good for your skin, boy.
Oh yeah, sure do. So the listeners out there, like I said, want to say thank you to Sensei Jon for sharing this trip. But where have you guys been? Have you guys been to Rome, or have you guys been to other places where our resident international man of mystery, Sensei Jon, uh, he might want to travel to next. You already heard he's going to Costa Rica.
Sure, let me know.
Yeah, but if you guys got a place that's a cool little spot that you could recommend us, any of us or any of your friends, or maybe some tips or wherever international travel. I also hear they're doing a little TSA pre-check stuff, and if you could do all that, that helps out. Especially if you're going domestic. A friend of mine just told me about that. Like, make sure you got that done. I think you even Sensei, you told me about that, didn't you?
Yeah, we talked about it too, dog.
Yeah.
Get that TSA pre-check, man. It's your background.
Just make sure you're not selling dope on the side.
Yeah. Snatch your shit away.
So yeah, no, like I said, if you guys got any questions about for him potentially going to Rome, or maybe a little bit more details, go ahead and leave those in the comments. You got the contact information, shadowpackwest.com. And Sensei, thank you for sharing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No problem.
So we got a little bit more time left. There was another topic we wanted to talk about. We're gonna have to save that one for another episode. But did anybody want to do a little catch up about what you guys did the last couple weeks before I get into what I did over the last week or so? I know Krinlee had some exciting news.
Started a new job.
There we go. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Give him the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same thing I was doing before, but it's just working for the city now. A lot closer to home.
All right. Good, good. How's the family?
Better benefits. They're good. I mean, they're happier now that I have a job.
They're sick and tired of you.
Less stress.
Yeah. Like, damn, daddy's home.
Who's going to the lake?
He's home.
You're having a good time, but yeah, I mean, just the stress about not having a job.
Hey, can you walk?
No. Well, I mean, I probably could. It'd take me a few hours, though. I ain't that close.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, that's a good little catch up there, especially taking that stress off. And, like I said, I'm glad to hear that, especially with the city. I just was watching this thing, and they're saying getting a job with the city or working for a municipality, even the State Department, they're saying like that's some of the best jobs to get as far as pay and or benefits. So Njord looked like he got something to say, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, when I got into it, you almost had to like wait for someone to die or know somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was about 15 years ago, and I've been fortunate enough that the experience that I've garnered has allowed me to transfer from state to state. You can't transfer from municipality to municipality,
right?
But you can interview and hire on. And given my experience and all that, I've been extremely fortunate to still be able to get in. And carry it on, because you're right. Once you get that pension, I mean, that's nice. That's hard to acquire,
right? Especially nowadays. Yeah, especially now the pension's going away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Njord, I know you a little hacky over there. What'd you get into besides getting sick the last couple of weeks?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Working. Pretty much working.
Sound like dad life to me. Any of those little wooden things that you told us about?
The what?
The wooden stick thing, where it has a hole and you got to punch a broomstick through it. Did you do any of those recently?
Actually, yes. Oh. Yes, I did. It's called Stick in the Pipe.
Yeah. No, did he? I mean, pause.
Yeah. Stick in the pipe.
Stick in the pipe. Okay. All right, cool. You ever get, neck, you know what? I did have a question about that. When you're eyeball deep into some water, how the hell do you keep your beard so tight looking?
So okay, I'm like the only one who's got a long beard.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, right. That's why I gotta ask.
You can't use the same shampoo and conditioner that you use for your hair. It's a completely different type of hair. on your face, right? So I actually have a specialized like beard shampoo and beard conditioner that I used. And then the other thing is I don't typically touch my own beard, meaning is like I actually just did. Shoot me now, right? But I usually let my barber be the one to sculpt and trim my beard, but due to funds, I kind of just like did what I could.
Okay.
But yeah, you got to get the right shampoo and right conditioner, and then
Why? Is it because it's a little more coarse?
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. Essentially, it's this. Well, I'm not gonna go that far.
I think we know what you're gonna say, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you have to get sulfate free, right?
Okay.
Shampoo and conditioner. That's what it is.
Okay, and I know they got a little special.
You don't want to strip everything out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay. Because I know they have special like beard clubs. There was this when I used to mess with my what's it called, my Gamezilla Media folks out in Detroit. There was this Detroit-based beard thing that they got sponsored through, and they did this whole beard. You know, you could do the whole brush and the whole shampoo and conditioner and all this stuff. So, and very specifically the beards only. I don't got a beard face. I don't think the wife would let me. She'd be like, cut that shit.
Yeah, me neither. I used to, but I can't do it no more.
Right.
I should get itchy.
Yeah.
You have to get past that stage. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So most men don't grow a beard because they can't get past the itchy phase. That's plain and simple what it is.
And
But
I'm one of those guys.
Once you can get past it, right? But if you get like a beard moisturizer, right, it helps a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can't.
Oil always helped me too. Like,
Yeah.
I got stubble right now, and I'm irritated. I need to go shave my shit. Right.
Me too, dog.
Yeah, I can't.
Every couple of days.
Right. Okay. All right. I just thought I'd ask because I know you out there working in the elements, and you know sometimes you got to get more dirty than you need to. So
it's rough. I mean, I've come home with like clumps of mud still in my beard. You know, like
okay.
You gotta wash it out. So you like you shampoo it every night?
Yes. Not condition it though. I do shampoo it every night.
Okay. All right. Well, they for you guys out there, you know, hey, that's how you keep that.
You got beards.
We call that beautiful beard over there. You know, NjordGod beautiful beard. All right. Let me just end the episode with just a real quick you know what I got into this past week. Father's Day week, we went ahead and the Monday after Father's Day, we took a trip down to Pismo Beach. The road trip, first time we've had the truck since 2018, so this is the first time we've ever taken it on a long trip. So it was cool. Pismo is also home of the only legally drivable beach in the U.S. So we were able to go down into Grover Beach and take that take the Tundra out there and enjoy it for 3 days. Every day we woke up, made sure we took a trip down there to ride on the beach and have some fun. The kids were out there. From where I live, it's about 4 hours away. It did take us the full 4. I thought we could cut it down to something, but it took us 4 hours to get down there. We packed the kids in the truck. The wife drives. I'm a passenger princess. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Took my little nap. You know, made sure she had all her snacks. Open up the little thing of beef jerky, put it. Make sure she had her hydration. We stayed at this place called, and I'm gonna try to keep this short. We stayed at this place called Seacrest Oceanfront Inn or something like that, yeah. I'm gonna get at a good 3 and a, yeah. I give it a 4 out of 5. We really liked the amenities. It was right on the beach. You could walk down right to the beach. If you walked on the beach, it's a half a mile to Pismo Beach Pier. So if you want to take the walk down there and walk back, we didn't do it with the kids, and but I would love to do it. We already planned our next trip going out there. The cool thing about this place also was the room service was by this place called Blast and Brews, and they're associated with Me and Ed's Pizza. I don't know if Krinlee would know about that, but maybe Njord. You know about Me and Ed's?
No.
There's a place called.
I don't even know.
So Me and Ed's, I think the closest one we got to us is in Emeryville, Sensei.
Okay.
But you know, like I said, they do craft beer, American food, all this stuff. So basically, you pay the gratuity fee, you pay gratuity, and you pay a $5 delivery fee, and they deliver your food to wherever you are in the resort. So if you buy the pool, you could order drinks. Margaritas. You could order Bloody Marys and chicken wings, and they'll bring it to the poolside for you. We ate there a lot due to convenience, but the food was good. So that was, like I said, convenient. The stay was nice. The property was nice. And then Pismo's the first time I ever been down there. I loved it. It was 70s, 80s. For the most part, it got kind of cold, but I would go back.
California.
Yeah, like I said, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I wish we could have stayed an extra day, but we had to get a cat sitter. So we couldn't extend our cat sitter. Otherwise, we'd have stayed an extra day. But it was fun. The coolest part really was being on the beach in our truck.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We drove down there. They're renting all the dune buggies and going towards the dunes. We didn't do none of that because we got our truck with us. So we just drove up and down, parked. Kids are playing in the water. I had my little drone out there. So it's
nice.
not that it's a little cheapy little drone. And so it couldn't actually keep up with the truck. But we got a couple aerial shots of the truck, so that was actually pretty cool.
Nice.
And just spending time with the family, getting out there.
Yeah.
And just to throw this out there, the trip was less than $2,000 for the whole. We were there from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We came back on Thursday. And the only reason why I bring this out there because people think that there's a family of 4. The accommodations were about 1,000, somewhere around 1,100, and then we just went down there. But between eating, gas, a couple souvenirs, and just being out there with the family, a little bit less than $2,000. And I thought it was going to be more expensive than that, so I budgeted for more than that. But it was it was a good time, and it wasn't expensive as I thought it would. And then the drive wasn't bad either. So I bring this up to say that you don't necessarily got to travel overseas like some of us on the show. But it was, like I said, it was a good time, and I want to say for the most part it is about spending time with our loved ones. And I know Sensei was out there with the wife and some friends, but I mean, keep dating them, and that's how you keep them. And for me, being a dad, you know what I'm saying, the kids were happy playing in the dirt, playing in the sand, playing in the water, playing in the pool. I mean, that's what made it happy for me. And then that vibe, you're right. Like everybody was hella cool. The customer service was amazing. Like amazing. And where we live, customer service, in my opinion, is out the door. Like, when you go out to the store or a restaurant, they not doing the customer service and they expect me to tip them 20%. I'm not doing that. Like, if you gave me an attitude, I got to call for refills and all this other stuff. You charge me wrong on my bill. I can't. I will immediately drop you down. But the customer, right, you need to take this off my bill. But like I said, the customer service to me was absolutely outstanding. The food was okay. My favorite. I can't even tell you my favorite because it was all just okay. It was all. It wasn't a 5-star or nothing like that. It's American food. We had a couple pizzas. We wanted to go to this place called Cracked Crab, but and that's where I guess they do boils, and they're kind of famous out there. But it was like $70 a person, and I'm like, I think I could get really good seafood from somewhere else and not have to pay $70 a person.
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm like, the kids ain't eating that shit. But I gotta pay $70 for them too.
Got your damn mind.
Right. They gonna eat nothing but French fries. And I ain't paying $70 for some French fries.
Maybe chicken tenders.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
We had this conversation last time when he was like, man, just give me some fries. Fuck it.
Right. So that's what I got into. But I'm back. I got a couple more days before I go back to work. But yeah, You know, just a little
Yeah.
catch up. You know.
Yeah, and I needed that
Hell
extra
yeah.
day. My mom's gave us that day. She had the kids. We split it between both grandparents. But we got back on Wednesday. Well, technically like Thursday morning. We needed all of Thursday because I had to go to work Friday, but I needed all of Thursday to catch up on my sleep. Oh,
Hey, shout out to
for real.
the grandparents out there.
Grand,
Yeah.
man, to the grands, y'all the mans.
Okay, so that's kind of all I got. What do y'all got? Y'all you know, my thing is you know, with sharing my story for you guys out there, take the trip.
Take the
Don't
trip.
don't work your ass off. Your company is going to replace you faster than, you know, faster than they get your obituary up. So take time with your family. I mean, it doesn't got to be a big expensive trip. You know, Sensei went camping just recently.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, spend time with the family, man, because people are dropping dead out here. You know what I'm saying? And your health is wealth, but we don't know what's in the Lord's plan to take us away sooner or later. But you know, do what you do to spend time with your family. Recharge yourself. That's something that we talk about here as well. Another thing. June is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, nice.
Say what? Go back to season 4. Listen to one of our episodes where we covered men's mental health.
And mental health. That's right. Right.
So yeah, it is Men's Mental Health Awareness. So yeah, I mean, maybe on our next episode we'll probably still be in June or whatever. We'll talk a little.
we will.
Yeah, gotta circle back around to that. So you know, recharging, doing things that you know, make you happy, doing things that make you you know, recharge you and connect with your family and fulfill you in other ways than financially. You know what I'm saying? So
Amen to that.
Right. That's all I got. That's our catch up episode. You know, there isn't really anything else that I got going on. You guys got anything else going on? Okay.
Started going to the gym again.
Come check it. Oh, you did?
Oh man, give Krinlee the horns.
Yeah. Shit, you on the road, dog. You got a new job, gym.
Well,
went to the lake.
That's part of it. So since I'm working for the city, I get to go to the rec and use their weight room for free.
Man, go ahead and do your thing, man.
You gotta take advantage of that.
You know, Krinlee gonna be walking in here like that. The door's gonna be too small for him. Turning sideways in like this shit, you know.
Might take a little while, but we'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
All right. So that's basically all we got for this episode. You know, if you guys got any questions, comments, emotional outbursts, you guys can head over to shadowpackwest.com to get all of our contact information. Always want to say thank you to the patrons. We're going to shoot for the hip for the next 15, 20 minutes on our After Dark episode. So join us there if you guys are not a patron. Again, shadowpackwest.com. Splash page, hit that Patreon link that's up there. You can start your patronage as little as $1 a month. Again, you get a little bit more access to us and a little bit more content from us, and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about this particular episode in our After Dark episode after this. So again, we appreciate everybody that's out there supporting us, and we also appreciate everybody else that's considering supporting us. Without further ado, I'd like to say thank you for tuning into this episode of the Dad's Life podcast. And we hope that you listen to next week's episode of the Dad's Life podcast, where you can get your
Dad life.
Dad life.
Dad
vibes.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
And we're out.
Out.